Hey y'all, welcome to Takeoff with Alex. My name is Alex. I'm a flight attendant for a major US carrier. And we are getting started to go to work. So, 3 days of reserve. Oh, it's a bug. We'll see what happens. I'm like number 3 on the list, so who knows? I'm off to Charleston. It is currently 4:52 p.m. My flight pushes at 6:40. So, it's a 35-minute drive on a good day. People are headed in the opposite direction since they're coming home, so it should be easy. We'll see. Let's get started. We made it to Baltimore. We pulled in and our gate was not ready, but luckily they were actually able to find us another gate, which I feel like happens so rarely in Baltimore. So good job to Ground Ops for being able to make that happen today. I'm waiting on my dinner to finish warming up. I made some saffron rice, and then at a hotel recently I had like lettuce wraps. So I got some bib lettuce, marinated chicken in olive oil, and balsamic vinegar, like a sweeter balsamic, a little thicker, almost like a reduction. We get it from Costco. It's organic. It's absolutely amazing. We actually just use it as salad dressing too. Grilled the chicken. I should have put salt and pepper on it. I did not do that. And then shredded some carrots, made a vinegar base, pickled those, did the same for some sweet onions, pickled them separately. We're going to put those on top, and then made a horseradish balsamic aioli. So good. It's going to be so refreshing. I asked my wife how they were because I made dinner for all of us, but I had to leave. She said they were absolutely amazing, very refreshing, so it's going to be super good in the summertime. Now in regards to work, there were plenty of morning trips I could have self-assigned, but right before I'm on junior AM reserve, which means that I could sit airport standby, and also that they can use me for a longer amount of time. Less protections and parameters. And where was I going with this? Before I could self-assign, they put on a VJA notice, and all of the morning trips that I could have assigned were gone. People picked them up. VJA just means they're offering time and a half because they're anticipating being understaffed for tomorrow. There were quite a bit of trips in open time, but not that many that I would have thought they were going to VJA. Pretty sure it means voluntary junior available, but I'll check on that and add it into the notes of the video. But so I looked things that were popping in I didn't want. There was like one other trip in the C position, which I don't love working. And I was just like, nah, like something will pop in better. I was number 2 on the list, went down to number 1. And then they handed me a trip in C position, 3 10-hour days. The trip has, I think, a total duty time of like 31.3 hours. The trip pays like 24, which is pretty good. I only have one other reserve block this month, which is great because this trip pays so much. The chance of me getting I'm going to be at the bottom of the list next time I work. And because I will have worked over my guarantee. We're guaranteed 19.5 hours on reserve, and because I'm working over that, I will be over my guarantee. So I'll be lower on the list to get called, and I just don't love that. There's a chance I end up with a trip that has no pay. It's very minimal. So I'll be working all these extra hours, and I won't see them because they only have to pay us our guarantee. It's not guaranteed by whether you go over it during that block. It's like a monthly guarantee. So if my next trip only pays 13.2, I get 19.5 and 19.5. And when I work a trip like this, I want to see every penny I work, because I'm working 31 hours and my company is only going to pay me for 24. And it's legal. It's the way the airline industry does it. My company actually pays quite well compared to others, because we're paid what's called trips for pay. It's done by mileage, whereas other airlines, it's block pay. So it's literally like from wheels up to wheels down, or door closed to door open, brakes released to brake set, different stipulations, different requirements. So I'm grateful for that, and we're guaranteed 74% of the hours we work in pay. So we have what's called a rig, and we're guaranteed that 74% of the hours we work. But it just sucks to work 31 hours and only be paid for 24 of them. So I'm going to make sure I get all 24. I was just texting my wife and I was saying I might sell my next reserve block so that I get all the pay, because that's who I am. I want to see that money. So I don't report until like 8 o'clock tomorrow. So I'm going to go down, get a muffin because I'm at my hotel with my favorite chocolate chip muffin. And then we'll see what happens. I'm not going to have too much time to get out this trip, so hopefully I can do a little bit. I'm in Ontario, California tomorrow, and Birmingham, Alabama the other night. So we'll see. I'm really hoping for a good reroute. 3 10-hour days. Oh, the last night, it's like an 11-hour overnight. Oh, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. It's okay. So I just got in. We're in Ontario, California. We had 3 legs today. We did Baltimore, Greenville, Spartanburg, Nashville, Ontario. First leg was like 70 some odd people. Second leg was completely full, 175. And then the third leg we had like 143. So like what would fill a 700. It was good. Not bad. The end of the day definitely went by more slowly, which can happen. But really, no complaints. All in all, good day. I'm exhausted. It is currently 5 o'clock here, I think. It's at least pretty close. And we lobby at 5 a.m. tomorrow, so I was gonna go to the gym. Honestly, I'm wiped, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat my DoubleTree cookie, which is the opposite of the gym, but that's fine. I have my dinner warming up now, and that's really about it. I need to work on some videos, so I'll do that. I got in here and I was very hungry, so I unpacked quickly and at least like ate some carrots and blue cheese. But I totally forgot to take a room video, so I went ahead and did that just a minute ago. So my apologies that the beds are not made and that the room is more lived in. Yeah, that's really it. Tomorrow is another 10-hour, 50-minute duty day. We have a little bit of ground time, I think, in Vegas. We go from Ontario to Oakland, Oakland to Vegas, Vegas to Birmingham. Have like 11 hours there, so should be good. Tired. That's it. Talk to you tomorrow. I know I said that was it. That was not it. One thing that happens a lot to flight attendants is various parts of our body get touched all the time. People just like, excuse me, poke your butt. I've been hit in the butt with a plastic water bottle before multiple times for people to hand me trash when I'm cleaning up. But I did get my butt touched pretty quickly today. Almost a record. We had just finished boarding and somebody accidentally touched me. All that to say, please give your flight attendant some space. We do have a personal space bubble. There's a flight attendant call light. Please, please, please use it. There was something else I wanted to tell you, and I have literally forgotten it. It's just like gone. What else? I have no idea. It will come back to me, but not now. It's currently 4:47. I went to bed around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Slept pretty good. It was a little cold in here last night, and honestly, normally the blankets are enough, but I kept waking up, so warmed it up a little bit. Just had some yogurt. We have 3 legs today, 3 different planes. They added in a plane swap in Oakland, so that's that. So go to Oakland, and then Oakland to Las Vegas, Las Vegas to Birmingham. Ground time in between each leg, which I guess is kind of nice because it gives us time to eat, but we have a short overnight again tonight, so we'll make do. Let's get it done. That's really all I got. Good morning, y'all. It's day 3. Got in last night. I think we got to the hotel around 7. I think that's right. We were a little late. I want to say 20 to 30 minutes late. We got the plane late. I don't know why it came in late. Couldn't tell you. But I basically got here, warmed up my food, just like chilled for a little while, and now we're leaving. We have 3 legs home, going to Dallas, and then to Atlanta, and then to Baltimore. It's a 10-hour day, 2.5 hours of sit time in Dallas. I'm gonna get myself a coffee. Yeah, that's really it. This trip has been gnarly. I'm honestly beyond exhausted. Just when you don't have time to do anything but be on a plane and sleep, it's not as fun, but it pays well. I'm on reserve, so I'm not necessarily guaranteed all of that pay unless I work a trip that pays the minimum that we're guaranteed, so $19,500. So we are going to look at getting rid of our reserve because I have hustled on this 3-day and I want that money. So yeah, we had like 11 hours here. That includes the drive to and from the airport, so really like 10 hours of rest. I slept well. That's that. It is 5:07. Need to be downstairs at 5:20. So I'm gonna put my food bag up and we're off we go. Yes. Home. It was a trip. Today wasn't too bad. It was just long day. Got going to the airport by 5:20 this morning. Boarded headed to Dallas. Sat there for 2.5 hours. Headed to Atlanta, then to Baltimore, and sat in Baltimore for 4 hours. So we're here. We're home. Cannot wait to just drive home and not do anything tomorrow. So, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.